Hey everybody, it is I4Kids, you know Daniel, and I would like to welcome you once again back to the Distance Beta for another track showcase. Today's track is Systemic Anomaly by Mako, and it is awesome. This is another one of those tracks that I would consider a return to difficulty, but it has the added bonus of being freaking cool looking. I feel like there may be a bit too much bloom in some parts of the level, but I think that's forgivable considering that the level itself, it manages to feel cohesive in its visual style and constant in its difficulty. You need to constantly be looking ahead, trying to read the track, which, incidentally, is not the easiest thing to do in the world. It's just plain and simple. That's a fact. There are some whoa. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and restart. There's some sections where some crazy stuff can happen, and then there's just a lot of really cool things that Mako does. That it's kind of weird. Like at parts you feel like, okay, first visually Mako does a lot of really awesome stuff. Lots of running by things at very high speeds, but and just lots of really great visual contrast and a pretty good job at directing where you should be looking and doing things like this, like giving you hints on what you need to do as you're approaching a level. Makes it easier to read, but still keeps it challenging. And there's just a lot of, it's just very, very well done. It's easy to tell that a lot of work was put into this, and I love this section. It's so cool. I love how it changes. I love that. First time I went through there, I got torn to bits, and then that is the stage. It's short, it's quick. It almost feels like it could be pulled off as a challenge level, but it's not, and it probably shouldn't be, because I mean the checkpoints are scarce, but it manages to be just right. My first time through this took me about 5 minutes, and it's because I got stuck at one particular part, which you're honestly pretty likely stuck at too if you're only decent at the game like I am. But again, just the way the way all the colors kind of blend together can be a little troublesome, but you pick it up with sound cues pretty easily. Like the lasers were kind of hard to pick out from the blue of the track that they were in front of, and sometimes things are just hard to see off in the distance. But it's one of those tracks that, like many tracks in Distance, take a little bit of trial and error. Luckily, this isn't too punishing unless you make loads of silly mistakes like I tend to. And I kind of feel like he wanted those bars to be a little bit closer at that part, but you can still do a side spin, twist, whatever you want to call it. This is another part that got me a little bit caught off guard. It does do some pretty interesting stuff though. I like how oh, I forgot to jump there. I like the ramps that will put you right into the saw. So if you're trying to be, I got so lucky there. So if you're trying to be cool, it doesn't work out too well for you. I love how close this gets to the kill grid, and I love getting Unity. I love the curve of the track there. Just there's a lot of stuff in this that seems, oh, don't want to fall off the track. It seems very, very well put together, even though some silly stuff can happen sometimes. Don't mind me. Oop. Hi. Hello. Please. Please. No. 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 Okay. That's fine. It happens. I may be going a little too fast for this section, but do I care? Yes! I'm gonna slow down. There we go. Nice and, oh, still bumping it. Nice and easy peasy. This is the part that I really got stuck at. I was trying to figure out this jump here, and the trick is you don't jump. Spoilers. Once again, love this. The visuals are awesome. Is there anything back here? I had to see. I felt like there would have been an Easter egg back here or something. There isn't. Now we're stuck. No big deal. We can reset because that is a button that exists on controllers. Thankfully, if it didn't, there'd be a lot of trouble with this game. And bingo! We just speed through this gorgeous section again and try not to miss the teleporter. There we go. There we go. That part I feel like that last red section is just there to be cool, and it does a great job of it because there's like you're not in any real danger, though you probably can find a way to blow up. That's all the time we have for this episode. I'd like to thank you guys for joining me, and I'd like to thank Mako for making such an awesome track. Once again, this is Systemic Anomaly. You can find it on the Steam Workshop. There's a link in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!